Fam, you wouldn't show up to your game unprepared, so why you still wilding out down there? That's why I had to collab with Manscaped. It's all about precision, confidence, and staying ready for whatever's coming your way, if you get what I mean. When you feel clean, you move different. And on the Courtnee Edgar Show, we keep it real, we keep it sharp, focused, and ready for anything. Now, I ain't gonna steer you wrong, so you gotta make sure you hit the link below. The link is gonna be in the description as well as pinned in the chat. And look, get your Manscaped kit right now and stop showing up to life unprepared. Now let's get into it. Welcome to the Courtnee Edgar Show. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another show, one of the dopest shows on YouTube, where we talk about everything under the sun. As long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtnee Edgar. Listen. We got some topics for y'all today on this Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. Man, what do we got? We got women talking about taking money from men. We got women talking about not being in relationships and just being single overall. We got the Erika Kirk, Nicki Minaj situation going on. Then we got Big Rick the Ruler. Shout out to Fatty and the crew. And also, to finish off, we got to talk about the money. You feel me? So we definitely got a lot of topics to cover today. So make sure you buckle in, grab your drinks, grab your food, grab your popcorn, whatever it is, tap in and lock in with your boy. All right. So before we dive into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into this first topic of the day. Let's talk about Shorty leaving black men in 2025. And she's basically saying that because these men aren't giving her any money, she's pretty much done with them. So I'm kind of curious on what she got to say about it. So let's listen into it. All right, let's rock out.
I'm so over dating and just dating black men. Like, I'm over it. Like, black men just can't get my time no more. I've been dating black men my whole life, and honestly, it has gotten me absolutely nowhere but fucked. Like, it is just BS. I'm so over it, y'all. I started dating Asian men out of nowhere. I literally was dating an Asian man for a whole week. We went on dates straight. Courting, gentleman, just everything. Older, established. Like, these black men be on the internet flexing like they got it so good. They got it. They swear they got it. The moment you ask them for some money, it's a problem. It's this, that. Like, why are you out here flexing? But you can't even give me $1,500 off the rip when I ask you, oh, babe, can I have $1,500? Oh, it's an excuse. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna send it soon. Oh, yeah, I got you. Never sends it. Then, oh, something came up. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what? I can't ask you for $1,500. Babe, my 2 car seats in the back together are over $1,000. I can't ask you for $1,500. What am I gonna do with you? Pass me the CEOs. Pass me the men who want to have a wife and children and a home. Like, not all this flexing in the club every weekend. Not all this BS. I'm so good. I'm so over it. Like, please, keep it over there. Stop approaching me.
This hoe is drinking from the hose of delusion. First of all, you got 2 kids. That's one. You got 2 kids. 2, you talking about you dating Asian men. Okay, so you said you dated an Asian man for a week. What happened with that? Apparently he didn't want your ass, huh? He probably used you for recreational usage. That's probably what it sounded like to me. Because listen, I'm just over here listening, and I'm just over here reacting to what she's saying. Did that Asian man give you money? I'm pretty sure he probably did, because he probably wanted some box, right? See, what y'all don't understand is, first of all, you can't be begging for money, then talk about being the wife on the other hand. You can't be doing that. That's one situation. I need you to understand something, shorty. I need you to understand something. You ain't top tier. Let's call it a spade a spade. You're not top tier. They don't want you. You out here begging for money, telling men to give you $1,500. You talking about your car seat cost X, Y, and Z in the back seat, but guess what? You probably got that for your baby shower. That you probably didn't come out the pocket for that. And you out here begging people for money. You mad because these black men are doing what they want with their money that they work for, that they had to wake up early in the morning, go to work for, to work their ass off for, and have to deal with the BS at work. And you think that he's supposed to give it to you because he took you out on a date or two? Girl, you better grab, man, listen, bro, grab the controller, bro. Grab the controller, bro, because apparently you playing in the game. Apparently you playing in the game right now, so grab the controller. This is what and these are the conversations that we have. This is why we always having the conversation that we do. You get goofies like this who get online talking about, I'm done with black men. I'm done with them. Okay. Bye. Bye. Nobody's checking for you. If they're checking for you, they just trying to get some box, shorty. That's all it is. You ain't special, dog. Stop thinking you're special. You're not. You're not. Keep that shit pushing. You should have saved all of this. You could have kept all of this. You could have kept all of this. Because men are waking up. Now you hear a lot of women, oh, I want to go to the other side. Bye. Get gone. Use that spray that's called bitch be gone. Bye. Don't nobody care, bro. Nobody's spending money on you when you haven't even done anything. What you the bare minimum that you're doing, because I know a lot of women like to use, oh well, just being a gentleman is the bare minimum. Okay. Understand something. You doing below the minimum. You thinking that just because you're just showing up and showing your faces, that's all you need in order for men to just drop at their knees and drop at your every whim and just start giving you $1,500 out the fucking blue. Bitch, is you crazy? Is you crazy? If any man is dropping you $1,500 after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months, bro, he a sucker. He a whole sucker out here in these streets. And this is why the red pill exists. To tell men to stand up for themselves, to stop putting these chicks on a pedestal. You don't got to break bread with them, because if they really was rocking with you, they ain't going to be asking you for no bread, because they got more dignity and pride than that. They have more dignity and they have more pride than that. What is it that she's offering for that $1,500? Yep, I said it. What is it that she's offering for the $1,500? What you offering? What value are you adding to me? What is it that I'm gonna get in return? And listen, it don't have to be sexual. This is what I need y'all to understand. It don't have to be sexual. But what is it that you're giving back to me? What is it that I'm getting from you if I give you this $1,500? Should I be expecting you to pay me back? Should I not even worry about it? What's gonna happen? What am I gonna receive? Please let me know. Please let me know. It is crazy. It is crazy. Annie Queen, it is crazy. I don't understand it whatsoever. It's always these kind of chicks. I don't understand it, bro. Make it make sense to me. Listen to this shit. What she say? Let me go back. Because mind you, she said she was dating an Asian guy for a week. My question is, what happened? Listen to it. Listen to it again. Listen to it again.
Over dating and just dating black men. Like, I'm over it. Like, black men just can't get my time no more. I've been dating black men my whole life, and honestly, it has gotten me absolutely nowhere but fucked. Like, it is just BS. I'm so over it, y'all. I started dating Asian men out of nowhere. I literally was dating an Asian man for a whole week. We went on dates straight.
Asian man for a whole week went on a date straight. So Clearly, based off of this video alone, she ain't dating him no more. I wonder why.
Courting, gentleman, just
Mm,
everything.
mm,
Older,
mm,
established.
mm.
Like, these black men be on the internet flexing like they got it so good. They got it. They got it. They swear they got it. The moment you ask them for some money, it's a problem. It's
Yeah.
this, that. Like,
Yes, it's a big fucking problem. Why are you asking me for money? It's a huge problem. Shorty, you don't know me from a can of paint and you asking me for money? What is your problem? What's your problem? Whether he got it or not, why are you asking him for money? Why? That's not a good look on any level. It's not a good look.
why are you out here flexing, but you can't even give me $1,500 off the rip
Off
when
the
I
rip.
ask you, oh, babe, can I have $1,500? Oh, it's excuse. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna send it soon. Oh, yeah, I got you. Never sends it. Then, oh, something came up. Blah blah blah. Like, what? I can't ask you for $1,500,
Nope.
babe. My
Nope.
2 car seats in the back together are over $1,000. I
Mhm.
can't ask you for $1,500.
That's a bad. Listen, fellas, I need y'all to understand something. Let's talk about this from a money perspective. That's a bad investment. That's a horrible investment. I don't care if it's $20. That's a horrible investment. Don't put yourself in a situation like that, because what it sounds like to me, she is an opportunist. She is an opportunist. Don't lead with your money. Don't say, yeah, baby girl, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure you straight. Nope. Don't do it, bro. You're going to set yourself up for a lifetime of misery. Don't do it. She got 2 kids, bro. 2 of them. You setting yourself up for failure. Don't even leave. If you're just trying to get the box, I don't care. Don't even leave with the money. Don't let her know. Because all she going to do, she trying to slight you, bro. $1,500. What you need $1,500 for? Don't you got a job? Don't you got a job? What you need $1,500 for? See, that's why you need to join the Earn Circle and tap into the Patreon. I can teach you how to save your money and grow your money over time, so you ain't got to worry about asking other people for $1,500. That's all I'm saying. Link is in the description. I'm going to pin it in the chat right now while we talking about it. Because, see, that's just crazy work. That's just crazy work. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. She drinking from the holes of delusion. That's exactly what she doing. Said she's not interested in knowing him. It's clear she's for the streets. That's a fact, queen. That's a fact. Like, put somebody's life together for Christmas, and I got my gift of basketball and the gift of music for you. Yep, there you go. There you go. There you go. That shit's crazy, bro. I don't understand that. Ladies, I need y'all to get, some of y'all ladies, I need y'all to get y'all shit together, man. Stop out here begging these men. Stop begging these men. That's why y'all can't find no good men. Y'all already out here begging. Y'all out here begging. You ain't putting yourself in the right position. You out here begging and asking men for $1,500. And guess what? Rightfully so. Just like y'all remember on the song Moneybag Yo, just like he said, if you can ask her for some pussy, she can ask you for some money. Nah. If she gonna ask you for some money, you can ask her for some box. And even then, still don't give her the money. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Absolutely not. I don't know if I'm hearing it right, but he sounds like Kevin Hart. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work. But listen, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification, dog. Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry. I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get-rich-quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up, because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up. Let's get back to the video. All right, man. So let's go ahead and move over to this next topic. We got a woman named Lil Extra. Lil Extra. The name in itself is kind of wild. but she's a white woman, and she's basically telling 20-year-olds that you don't need to be in a relationship in the age of 20. You can wait as long as you want. Whenever you get yourself together, then you can control whenever it is you get in a relationship. You don't need to be pressured. So let's get the full context of what she's saying, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. All right, let's rock out.
38 years old. I've never been married. I do not have any children. And I can tell you this. You are never going to be happy, truly happy in life, until you take years to get to know yourself as an adult. Stop jumping from relationship to relationship every 6 months and not taking time to understand the things that truly make you happy in life, who you are, what lights your soul on fire, because that is so important when you come to choosing your partner. And you can't choose the right partner without knowing those things about yourself. So stop feeling like you're running out of time and you need to get married and have kids by a certain point. Forget all that. Just focus on you and getting to know yourself better. And I'm telling you, it's truly the only way to be happy.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this from an objective standpoint, right? I agree with the fact that you need to understand yourself. But in the fact of understanding yourself, you first need to understand what the destination is. That's why we always say you need to figure out what the destination is and then work backwards. Okay. So what does that look like? So if you are a woman out here in these streets and you are a single woman early in your 20s, what does your future look like? What does your 10-year plan look like, right? How do you see yourself at the age of 35 and 40, right? Or the age of 55 and 60, whatever the case may be. What is that ultimate goal that you see yourself at? If that life pertains in making good money, having a house, white picket fence, husband, children, dog, all of that, whatever that looks like, if it's that, okay, first, you already know what the destination is, so you already know what that is. Now, breaking that down a little further, if you want to have children, you already know there's a certain wall that you need to have children by. So that means, yeah, you can still have a child between the ages of 35 and 40, but that's when it starts to get a little dangerous. You start playing in dangerous territories, right? So that's why they pretty much push you to have children a lot earlier when you're more fertile. Correct? Okay, I'm glad we're in all agreements here. Now, when it comes to making this money, you also have to understand you're not going to be rich at the age of 20. You barely just getting started at the age of 30. To be quite honest with you, yeah, there are some people who make it through. They hit a quick lick, and next thing you know, boom, they're making good money early. However, that's not typically the case. It's not typically the case. So you can't be expecting to make good money, but you can see that in the foreseeable future. 35, 40, 45, great, got it. Now, when it comes to this man, okay, you said you want to have a husband. What does this ideal man look like? Have the check boxes. Boom, 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 boom. Check the boxes off of what this man looks like. Understand that you ain't going to get 100% of what you want. So you have to understand the things that you will not tolerate in regards to you would not give up. And understand the things that you can tolerate. You're like, you know what? I'm not really tripping on that. So I'm not going to necessarily dock you in regards to that. So we good here. But you meet the main things that I see in the man and that I want in the man. So therefore now we can rock out together. Now, when it comes to this dating aspect, this is why you got to ask the hard questions up front. Are you in student loan debt, right? Do you have any debt? What's your background like? What's your relationship like with your family? What's your spending habits like? Yeah, all of those hard questions up front. Do you have a great relationship with your father? Do you have a great relationship with your mother? Are you family oriented? What does your future look like in the next 10 to 15 years? Once you start to have those conversations and everything is aligned and you both are equally yoked in that aspect, you on the same page, now you can start working towards something, because now you have a foundation and where you want to go and where you guys are going to be. But here is also another key. He ain't going to be on your program. You are going to be on his. Because we had this conversation yesterday on the Banter and Barter show, And we were talking about the word potential. See, a lot of women use this word potential as, oh, well, I saw this man as potential. Yeah, you saw potential because he probably was attractive. He was probably giving you that great D pause, right? And you weren't looking at the aspect of how ambitious that he was. He may have had dreams, but those dreams don't translate to anything. You saw him as, oh man, you could be so great. You could be so great. So you fell in love with the he could be so great versus the guy that's actually working towards what he said he's about. So that's the thing you got to understand. If he said, listen, I'm about this, and he's not doing anything, that lets you know he's not going to be about anything. But you got this guy that's here. He said, I want to be this, and I'm working towards this. This is the game plan for me to get here, and I'm working towards it. And you see the action being done in real time. Now that's somebody you can jump and get along with. Now you can find yourself in a valuable place. Meaning, now how can I add value to this man so that way we can get to the ultimate goal and I become the beneficiary of that man's success because I'm adding value to him. I'm helping him get to his goal because when he's successful, you are going to be successful. And now, and mind you, what happens when this man becomes successful? Guess who they then give the credit to? They give the credit to you. They say, listen, man, I would not have been able to do this if it weren't for my wife because she did what she had to do on the back end so I can completely focus on what I need to get to. And boom, you become the beneficiary of all his greatness. So, but on the flip side, if you are a woman that does not want children, you do not want a husband, you're not really into that type of lifestyle, cool, live your life. Take all the time you need to figure out yourself. I honestly don't really think that you really need to take that long to figure out who the fuck you are. You live with yourself every fucking day. It doesn't take that fucking long to figure out who you are, the things that you want. You can figure out everything about yourself at the age of 25. And guess what? By the age of 35, you're going to find something different about yourself that you like. Because of different experiences in life, different things that's going to happen, different obstacles. So therefore, you're forever changing and evolving. So this bullshit about, oh, well, you need to find yourself and what makes you tick and all this, well, what fires you up? Listen, that shit going to change. I was fired up about playing ball years ago. I was fired up about hooping. That shit changed. Now I'm fired up about this, fired up about creating a business outside of using YouTube as a vehicle to get me to where I'm trying to go. It always changes. But the destination is always remaining the same, though. The destination always remains the same. The vehicle can change. So I think to be 100% honest with you, I agree, but I more so disagree than anything to what she's saying. But y'all let me know. What y'all think, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Respects from Oregon, Mr. West. What's up with you, big dog? Personally, I don't care who Nicki talks with. I feel you, James. None of my business. Who's Erika? Erika Kirk, bro. Erika Kirk. She's another rapper. No, Erika is not another rapper. She is the widow of Charlie Kirk. You for the streets? Nah, I ain't for the streets. Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Keith, wasn't the whole topic about Nicki Minaj? I don't care about that person. I also don't care who she talks to. Why would I care? She's famous. Her life ain't mine, and I don't care who the hell she talks to. You're a human. You can talk to anybody. Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, we gonna get there, bro. Just it's a show. We gonna get there. Have y'all ever not seen TV shows before where they give you the headline of what's gonna be there? Think about it. Think about this. When you go to a rap concert, when you go to a comedy show, when you watch talk shows, right? They're gonna give you the headline of what's going on. They're gonna give you the headline. So the headline is Erika Kirk, Nicki Minaj, right? That's the headline. But there's also going to be other topics amongst it because we aren't just on a live stream for 30 minutes. So we also talking about other topics as well. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. That's what this is about, man. I need y'all to come on, rock out with me, bro. Rock out with me. Rock out with me. I thought gossip was supposed to be left to women. Well, I don't know what gossip you're talking about, homie. It's called reaction video. It doesn't say gossip. It says reaction. It's a reaction video, reactionary video. Gossip is more so, hey, did you hear about what such and such did? Did you see what she did? Hey, bro, did you see what she? Hey, did you hear about old girl, what she was doing? That's gossip. This ain't gossip. This is reaction. This is giving my thoughts and opinions based off of what somebody else said, and I'm giving my reaction to it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all smarter than this, bro. Y'all smarter than this. Come on. Y'all smarter than this. Yeah, but you also don't put the headline as the main line for when the people talk, when people walk in, because that's the topic. So people want the topic. Again, that's why you need to be here. That's why you need to be here on time. That's why I always put the timer. When you're here on time, I tell you exactly what's going to go on, what's going to happen. I tell you what's popping off, what we're going to talk about in the beginning of the show. That's why you need to be here. So if you come in late, that's not my problem. That's on you. Start from the beginning. Like, that's not my problem. Understand that people understand that you're making a show, but you're literally on a live stream where you have a multitude of people with a multitude of I'm here or I'm gone. Well, that's fine. If you want to be here to figure out what's going on, then you can be here. If you decide to leave, that's on you. It's not on me, bro. Just like a TV show. If you're watching a TV show and the main headline, you see the main headline just like on everything else, and they're not talking about what you're talking about just yet, or you may have missed it because you decided to come late, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. You assume you have enough fans that care just because it's a live stream. It don't matter. The people that want to be here are going to be here. The people that want to stick around are going to stick around. Listen, my content ain't for everybody. And listen, I understand. I'm not here to necessarily attack you in the sense, but I need you to understand too, big dog. This is my show. I do what the fuck I want to. And the people that's going to rock out with me are going to rock out with me. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. I'm not begging you to be here. Just like you ain't gonna be here, there's gonna be somebody else that's gonna come and kick it. Like, I'm not here. Like, what is up? What is up with y'all? Y'all, like, and then on top of that, are you a returning viewer? Because if you're just getting here, then again, you don't even understand what's going on. So therefore, that's why you need to sit back and observe before you start talking and start making assumptions about what's going on in this show, because you only want me to focus on what you want me to focus on. If you want me to talk about that, then guess what? Go and create your own content creation. Go make your own video. Go make your own live stream and talk about it. Other than that, just kick it and wait till we bring up the topic. Simple, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all stop acting like little queens, bro. Yeah, I'm not a queen bee. I'm a king, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? I'm a king. That's why. Ain't no queen, homeboy. Don't get it, dog. Don't get it twisted over it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't need to have 100. I don't need to have 100K subscribers yet in order for me to tell you how I'm gonna run my show. I'm not gonna run my show based off of you. What you think this is? Anyway, let's keep it going, bro. I ain't finna keep going back with you. I'll come back later on when you actually start talking about the topic. Yeah, do you think? Africa love. Yeah, but you need an audience to have a show. Yeah, okay, keep it going. Go look at the live stream right now. Look how many people in here. But hey, do your thing, homie. You already have a topic. What is the assumption that I'm supposed to know that you are bringing a show? You literally on the live stream, so you have a multitude of ideas or whatever. Yeah. I swear to God, this guy's more fairy detail, fairy wine drinking. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I get you. Go fly. Yeah, and fly away. Fly away. Do your own thing, homie. Yes, sir. Let's get to it. Carla, what's up with you, Carla? You feel me, Carla? You understand what I'm saying, man? Because a lot of these cats come in here thinking they run some shit, telling you what you need to do with your show. Fuck are they? Never understood that shit. Never understood that shit at all. Never understood it.
Dive into the Courtnee Edgar Show Super Chats.
Yo, shout out to my girl Zyrax for the $2 ball. She says, Merry Xmas Eve to you and your fam, Court. Hey, I appreciate you, Zy. I appreciate you for tapping in and showing love. I appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and move on to this next topic. So we have this other situation going on, right? There's this woman who's talking about therapy. So I got to ask y'all a question before I get into it. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe that men actually need therapy? Or do you believe that a lot of women are pushing that men need therapy as a passive aggressive way to try to control them? Let me ask the question again. Do you believe that men actually need therapy? Or do you believe that it's a way or a sign language way or a passive aggressive way for women to tell men that they need therapy as a way to control them or try to control them? Now, let me play this video and then I'll give my thoughts on it, all right?
Years, and we're starting to see a pattern in a lot of our peers who've been married 7+ years, in that the woman seems to be outgrowing the man. And what do I mean by that? I mean, a lot of women are doing a lot of personal work. They're going to therapy. They're unpacking and healing from a lot of baggage or trauma from their childhood or past relationships. They're becoming more self-aware. They're understanding their attachment styles and their communication patterns and why they are the way that they are, and growing and changing and evolving. And the men just aren't doing that work. They are growing financially or in their career because that's what they've been trained and conditioned to do, to provide. But they're not doing anything else. They're not going to therapy by themselves. And if they're going to couples therapy, she dragged his butt there. She found the therapist. She made the appointment. She reminded him a million times it was happening, and he just goes to appease her, not to actually be vulnerable and work on stuff, but just to try to like make her happy so that she'll chill out. And it is so sad to see, because you can literally see it happening. You can see her growing and changing as a person, and he's totally fine being the way that he is. He's totally fine not peeling back those layers and working through that emotional, vulnerable stuff, right? He's like, he doesn't want to do that, and he's totally fine not doing it. But as she grows and changes, she has a desire to connect on a deeper level with her partner. She craves that, but you can't if they haven't done the work as well. And so there's this disconnect, and that causes problems in the relationship. And she essentially at some point realizes she has three choices if her partner is not going to change, is not going to do the work. She can either settle and be content and realize that he's never going to change, he's never going to grow, he's never going to do any personal work on himself, or become self-aware in any of those ways. Like, he'll grow in his career, he'll grow financially, but as a person in every other way, like, that's not happening. Okay. So she can find a way to be content with that and not have resentment, or she can try to force him to change for the rest of their life. She can try to pull him along the growth journey and force and prod and get him and try to convince him to do it, which obviously causes a lot of problems. Or she can leave and she can try to find someone who is on her level, try to find someone who is willing to do the work, who is more her equal. And it is just sad to see from an outside perspective how common this is. And then it just makes you realize how, unfortunately, how rare it is to find a man who is willing to unpack things and do the inner work and work on themselves and figure out why they are the way that they are, and whether or not they want to stay that way, or if they want to improve their communication patterns or their habits or their attachment styles or the way that they handle conflict. If they are going to, it's pretty rare to find a man who is willing to be vulnerable and emotional and communicate that and learn and grow with their partner with those more sensitive interpersonal things. And it's just unfortunate. And I think it probably contributes to the male loneliness epidemic that's happening, because women are like, I want a partner who will grow with me through every stage of life. I want a partner who's willing to evolve and to change. And unfortunately, it seems like a lot of men aren't.
Wait, who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man.
First and foremost, now you see why I posed the question, right? Now you see why I posed the question. But let's break this down. Let's break this down, right? Do I believe men need therapy? I don't think men need therapy in the sense that women say that men need therapy. So let me say that right there, right? So men get their therapy from, they develop through responsibility, provision, discipline, sacrifice, pressure, right? Women do it from emotional validation, boundary enforcement, self-focus, personal peace. Self. It's self. Men get the valid. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Playbook. But men get the validation from the actions of seeing the work and their provision for the other people that they have served or they're providing for. That's where they get their happiness from. When you hear men say, listen, man, I really don't listen. You really don't need to give me a gift. As long as my people taken care of, as long as they got a roof over their head, they ain't got nothing to worry about. They don't got nothing to worry about food, clothes on their back, nothing like that. We good, we solid, we straight. Like, I'm happy on that because he's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. We have different forms of therapy. And I think that nowadays women are using this as a tactic to try to control, because y'all heard her say, force a man to do this. I want to force this man. And she thinks that just because that she's going to therapy, that all of a sudden that translates to her being better or her elevating herself. No, it's all self. It's all for self. It's not helping the relationship. How has you being in therapy helped you develop as a wife? Because you're talking about your internal issues, your personal traumas that you've gone through in the past. But have you asked the question, listen, how can I be a better wife? How can I get outside myself and actually serve my husband the way that he's supposed to be served? You're so worried about this emotional intelligence bullshit. Y'all so worried, I just need a man to actually listen, be able to listen to me and focus on what I am saying. I need him here to just hear me vent. Nah. We got other shit we got going on. We got other things we're worried about just to sit here. And then on top of that, y'all don't want the solution because we're solution oriented. So therefore, you just want me to just sit there and listen to you. For what? And I'm not being, listen. I'm just giving you what men actually think, right? I'm not sitting up here telling you men need to be assholes. I'm not telling you that. But what I am saying that you got to think outside of yourself and stop being selfish when it comes to these relationships. That's why you don't see men out here going to therapy. If they are going to therapy, therapy looks different for them. They're going to the gym. They're kicking it with the fellas. They need that man room that they're in. So they kick it with themselves for a little bit just to think to themselves, just to get inside their head a little bit. It's like, all right, let me relax for a minute. Let me calm the fuck down. Or, let me just relax a little. Let me let my hair down a little bit. Kick my feet up for a minute. That's their therapy. Watching the sports game. Letting their mind go for a minute. Instead of having to worry about what's to come, when the next bills don't need to be done, or who needs to get taken care of, whatever the case may be, or what other obstacles they're going to have to overcome because we're trying to get to a destination here. Or he does something else. He dives even harder into his work. He focuses more so on the purpose, on where they're trying to go. But we're so focused on trying to take these men to therapy so that way we can vent and we can hear the other person speak and hear their feelings and let me express to you how I'm feeling. Great. Now what? I disagree. And then if you are having to force this man to go to therapy, he already don't want to be there. He don't. So you need to adjust. If you're going for yourself, then go for yourself to better yourself so that way you can become a better wife. Or how about this? You go to therapy before you get into a relationship. Go to therapy before you get married. So now that you can fully understand yourself and who you are, and when you get in this relationship, you understand what it is that you need to do, because a lot of y'all aren't asking the question, how can I become a better wife? Y'all aren't asking that question. We're not having that conversation. And it's always these white women, bro. I kid you not. Now, mind, there's a lot of black women who tell men to go to therapy too, but I'm like, y'all need to shut the hell up. You need to shut the hell up. No, we don't. For what? No, what we need to do, we need to get more focused. Focus more on our purpose. Focus more on our goals and where we're trying to go and what we're doing. Get in the gym. Get your homeboys. Go. Hey, listen, fellas, y'all need to have at least 2 days. At least get out with your homeboys twice a month. Go kick it. Get out the house. Go hang out with your homeboys. Nobody's saying be out there in the streets fucking with other women. We're not talking about that. Go out, kick it with your homeboys. Go have a good time. Get your mind off of the bullshit for a minute and then get right back to it. Get back to what you're trying to get to. That's where the therapy comes in. Let me read some of these comments real quick. She says, Zara says, if you get yourself a good woman, she can actually be better therapy than some stranger. I agree. That's a fact. Because she understands her duty as a wife. She understands her duty. So what the fuck I need to go to another therapist for? When we can have the conversation right here. This is why we need, this always goes back to the foundation of the relationship. Ask the hard questions up front. Like, how are you in pressured situations? What is it like if I were to, we understand where we're going, but if at some point you need to carry the load more than I have to, are you okay with that? How is that gonna fuck with you mentally? How's it gonna fuck with you internally? Because life happens sometime, bro. Life happens. I don't give a fuck. Every rich person done been through the ringer. Every rich person done been through the ringer. They done told you before, listen, bro, there was a time, man, my wife had to take care of all the fucking bills. But I still had to go and get it though. So that way we can get back on top. So there's going to be a time. So how do you react under pressure? When you're feeling some type of way, do you lash out? Or do you understand how to come to a conclusion and we can resolve this issue together? How are you in that? That's where the real shit comes in. That's really truly understanding yourself and really wanting to be that wife and understand that, listen, man, I need to be better for him. Because me over here nagging him, talking about how I feel internally and personally, that's a me problem. So I need to go to therapy and focus on myself and focus on who I am and ask these motherfuckers, how can I be a better wife to serve my husband better? Because I guarantee you, when he's out with his homeboys, he's not asking, hey, man, how can I be a better husband to serve my wife, bro? Because he already knows what he needs to do. He needs to get to it, get more focused, get in the gym because she ain't as attracted to him as she once was. Get back in the gym. Make sure you're focused, because a lot of women, they love a man that's focused. They love a man that's on his purpose. They love a man that's bringing home the results. They do. So when you're a man that's focused and you're focusing on your purpose, I get it. Sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice that time with the family from time to time. I get that. But I guarantee you, she's going to be more in love with you, more attracted to you when you're on your purpose and you're on your drive versus you just sitting over there being a couch potato, not doing shit, just drinking the beer every single fucking day. You ain't working. You just watching TV and being a slouch. I guarantee you. Box gonna be drier than the Sahara Desert. And then if you're really on top of your shit and she really about it and she really rocking with you, nigga, you take her with you everywhere you go. Especially if you're a traveling businessman. Take her with you. Now not only are you working, but now you can do things with it together. And I get it, sometimes you got kids too, so it ain't always the case. But time to time, take her with you. Bring her on the ride. Let her see you work. Let her see you in real time, in action. She gonna then have a different perspective. She's like, oh shit, hold up. I didn't realize you was doing all of this. I didn't realize it was like this. You know what, babe? Let me stop tripping. Let me get out of my own fucking head. Then next thing you know, she gonna come back apologizing to you. I'm so fucking sorry. I really do apologize. I did not realize you were doing all of that. Now I understand why you move the way that you move, the things that you say. I understand it now. And guess what? That dynamic of that relationship gonna be 10 times better. Listen, bro. Listen. Listen, you don't know what you talking about. You don't know what you talking about, shorty. What's bullshit about it? What's bullshit about it? Not a lot of people are understanding like that, Court. No, I get it. Not a lot of people are understanding, but guess what? I'm gonna give you the real. I'm drinking from the hose of truth right now. That's what I'm drinking from. What about doing everything together? Like my problems are your problems, and your problems are my problems. I mean, that could be a thing, but typically the problems are internal. They're your own problems. You need to fix them. Fix the problem internally first, and then if you can't fix them, then go to your spouse about it. Like, listen, man, I'm having these issues right here. We need to figure out a solution. A better wife, they don't understand how to be normal human. Yep. Yes, King Will said, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, big dog. Women push therapy because they don't want to be the listening ear and understanding mind. Exactly. So they exactly. Because I guarantee you, if a man really sat down and poured out everything that's going on in his head, every single thing that's going on in his head, a lot of women would not be able to fathom that. They would be like, oh shit, I didn't. You know what? That's a lot. That's a lot. We need the women to step out of the masculine and to be feminine to help us balance our energy. Facts. My wife is white and every woman has an attitude. Hell yeah, every woman does have an attitude. I know that. Every woman has an attitude. Black, white, green, orange, yellow. All y'all got attitudes. Yes. Yes. What are you talking about, black men don't lead? See, you making it a race thing. I'm talking about women in general. I'm talking about women in general, men in general. What the fuck are you talking about? And you automatically come in here talking about race. Where did I say white woman, black woman? Where did I say anything in regards to a black woman, white woman relationship? I said men, women, how to be a better wife, how to be a better husband. That's what I'm talking about. You talking about race. No, but you said, stop it. You said black men don't lead. I can't. Black men. I'm talking about men in general. And yes, black men do lead. Now, the black men that you probably have dealt with probably aren't leaders because you probably attract the wrong type of black men. I know phenomenal black men who do great things for their wives, out here getting it out the mud for their wives, starting businesses for their wives. So I don't know what type of people you hanging around. After Epstein was arrested in jail, Bill Gates went and hung out several times while our left is going after Bill Gates. I don't know, bro. His imagery, Caucasian white. His imaginary Caucasian white. Who's in? Oh, to my cheetah. To my cheetah's imaginary Caucasian white. Nah, big dog, ain't nothing. Hey, listen. What I'm gonna do first? Listen, I ain't gonna take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are ignorant sometimes. You feel me? I get it. Yeah, we know Courtnee ain't got the deepest voice, but hey, that's fine though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no, yeah, bro, my voice super deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? We understand that, bro. We understand that. We know what's up, but don't do that. They love the Pookies and Ray Rays. Why is that so important? And then, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Stop it. Mom and dad still married. Me and the problem. Stop it. Mom and dad still married. Me and the problem. Okay, so yeah, you a feminist, huh? Didn't you say you date a white woman? Oh no, you said your wife is white. So yeah, of course you would say that. Mr. Organics is an awesome leader. Should check him out. Yeah, I heard of Mr. Organics, bro. Check him out. Says then your attitude will probably change. That's a fact. Tell her, bro. Let her know. Yeah, you married to a white woman. So, and you a girl, right? You a girl? Because I'm hoping you a girl. Because if you a boy up here kissing up into the camera, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I love you though. I'm trolling. I got you. I hear you. I got you. I feel it. Wait, let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Dog.
Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get-rich-quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up. Let's get back to the video.
All right. So let's keep this train rolling. So let's go ahead and get into the Erika Kirk and Nicki Minaj situation. All right. Now, before we get into this video, there's another woman who's speaking in regards to Nicki Minaj's downfall. Her downfall, right? And so I'm trying to figure out what this downfall is, but let's hear her explain it first. Then I'll give my small nitbit reaction to it, and then we're going to dive right into the video between Erika Kirk and Nicki Minaj, all right? So let's go ahead and rock out.
Nicki Minaj's downfall was literally captured in 4K HD, high res.
What's the word, Matt?
Okay. She literally stated in an audience full of MAGA supporters, right-wing supporters, extreme right-winged supporters, that moment being in front of them meant more to her than anything else that she's ever accomplished in her life, in her career. MAGA officially means more to Nicki Minaj than the Barbs. For the last 15 years, Nicki Minaj has been telling her fan base to never give up on education, to never ever stop chasing higher education, only to go inside with the side that's literally defunding education. She went from paying her Barb's tuitions, okay? I'm talking about nursing school, you understand, medical school. She went from paying for you guys' tuition to now offering her platform, her very, very valuable platform, to an administration that is literally destroying American public school systems. The LGBTQ plus community. She told y'all to never stop being who you were, to live in your truth, to stay true to who you are and stay on these bitches' necks, only for her to get on a couch and nationally state to all of you that it's okay to be a boy. As an immigrant who has a lot of immigrant supporters, the Caribbean fucked with her heavy just because she was from the Caribbean, okay? She's now sided with an administration that is literally actively carrying out the most inhumane deportation policy in American history. And she's still a Trinidadian citizen.
Facts.
She's still an immigrant. During the shutdown, the government shutdown, the federal government shutdown, she told the Democrats to stay firm. She tweeted, "Stand strong. The people need you. America needs you." And now, in front of an audience full of MAGA supporters, literally people who hate the entire, almost 95% of her fan base, okay, literally said that nothing that she's ever accomplished compares, right? It didn't mean as much as this. Those were her words exactly. It didn't mean as much as this, as that moment on Turning Point. Ariana Grande unfollowed her. Amber Rose started defending her. I've never been a Barb, although I can always give credit where it's due as far as her talent. But for the Barbs, I actually feel bad for you guys. I actually feel bad for you, because this is one of the worst ways for you to realize the person that you thought, you understand, spoke to a certain point in your life or helped you get through certain areas, hardships in your life. The music was just the music. I fear she is not the person who you thought she was.
So when has it not been okay to evolve? That's what I want to know. When has it not been okay to evolve? Do we always have to remain the same person? Do we always have to be the same person throughout our entire lives? Can we not grow and become better? Can we not grow and get better understanding? Because at one point there was a lot of Democratic voters that started voting for Trump. There are a lot of blues that turn red. And she talking about public school, and she talking about defunding, like Coach Ralph said, nigga, the funding for the public school system has been fucked up way before Trump. Why do you think more people are starting to put in their children? They want to put their children in private schools. Don't nobody give a fuck about public school systems. You get a better education in the private schools. Because now you get more boosters. You got more people that's actually putting into they're actually funding into their children's education. I went to a private school. And it was a clear difference. I went to a public school from all the way from elementary school all the way up to my sophomore year of high school. Then I started going to a private school. And my education level went from I was still pretty decent in school regardless. But the issue is you can tell a firm difference between what was going on in public school and what was going on in the private school. It was like night and day. Big difference. But hey, I'm just gonna give that little thought piece right there. I'm gonna dive over here to question for Courtnee and in the chat. Have y'all ever seen Jones Plantation Explains a Lot? Yo, I heard about Jones Plantation. Hold on. Give me a second. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Let me check that out. I'm glad you brought that up. Nah, I haven't seen this, bro. I haven't seen. I might. It's a good watch, huh? Let me see. Let me read up on it real quick. Excuse me. So you can control a man for a time with brute violence, but you can never truly own a man until he's convinced that your word is law and he must obey and is virtuous for doing so. A film destined to be a cult classic, Jones Plantation is the vanguard film of the American distant cinema movement. Okay. Shit, that sounds like a good watch. I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. I'm glad you brought that up. What up, Mimi? Trump derangement is real. It really is, Mimi. It really is. Get DTs and say I come out. See, this is y'all problem, bro. And before I go on to the video, before I go to the Nicki Minaj, this is y'all issue, bro. Can't nobody have a difference of opinion than y'all. Everybody who thinks on the Democratic plantation, y'all think that can't nobody have a difference of opinion than you. Y'all sound just like fucking Jordan fans, bro. Just because somebody think differently than you, that don't necessarily mean, oh, bro, you on their dick. No, I'm not on their dick, bro. I'm not. But I understand that guess what? The Democratic Party ain't been doing shit lately. They haven't done anything for you. A lot of y'all black people talking about, oh, the Democratic Party, oh, you should be voting Democrat. I don't want to vote for a racist. But guess what? Trump was doing more for the black people than fucking Biden was. What are y'all talking about? What are we talking about? He was rocking with more black people than Biden was. Biden don't like y'all. Biden don't fuck with y'all, bro. Bill Clinton don't fuck with y'all, bro. Bush don't fuck with y'all, bro. Obama don't fuck with y'all. If you want to keep it a buck, Obama don't fuck with y'all. Now, mind you, I'm not naive either. I know there's some people in the MAGA community that are racist as fuck, but there are also people in the Democratic Party that are racist as fuck too. So what's the difference? What's the difference? We talking about America. Y'all worry about what's going on in the community. Y'all looking for Trump for a fucking handout, but yet and still you can't even control your own community. You can't even take care of the community. You got motherfuckers right now, arguing the fact of when people say, fuck the streets, niggas is getting uptight about that shit. Because they say, fuck the streets. And people getting mad. What you mean, fuck the streets, bro? What you mean? Nigga, just what I said. Fuck the streets. What are you talking about? Make it make sense to me. I don't understand this shit, bro. I don't understand it. Right. I say pull them out of indoctrination, not education. I agree, Queen. I agree. Legal immigrants sacrifice so much to become legal. They are not for this illegal shit. That's exactly. The legal immigrants will sit up here and tell you the same thing. Listen, bro, if you ain't legal, hey, dog, that's on you, fam. I'm legal. I was a legal immigrant. I did what I had to do. I waited my turn. I became legal. Shit, now get their ass up out of here. So it ain't only just the Americans saying that shit. It's the ones who were illegal and they became legal and they're saying the same shit. Get them illegals up the fuck up out of here. You had more than enough time to do it. Celebrities are voters too. I'm always for voting for your best interest. Exactly, Zyrax. There should be no problem with Nicki siding with the right, just as there should not be any issue with Megan Thee Stallion siding with the left. Yep, but y'all see the difference though? Do y'all see the clear difference between the two? Did y'all see Nicki Minaj twerking anywhere? Did y'all see Nicki Minaj twerking anywhere? I'm just saying. What's up, Soul Prepper? Nicki was speaking up for Christians, not Republicans, but I don't trust Erika Kirk. Justice for Charlie. Hey, listen, I ain't got nothing to say about Erika. I ain't got nothing evil to say. I don't have any more information. I know everybody has their conspiracy theories about her and what she got going on. Listen, I'm not gonna say nothing about it. Why Jordan catching straight? Listen, bro, I had to throw it in there so it can be relevant. Because just like, listen, I'm a Jordan fan too. I got LeBron Jordan, and then whoever else comes after that, but LeBron first. But my thing is the only time I go back and forth with people about Jordan is the simple fact is when they try to discredit Bron. That's it. Other than that, I think Jordan is dope as fuck. I'm gonna be 100 with you. That's why Islam is all Democrats, because the Saudi prince said the left is easily manipulated and brainwashed. Yep. Here comes the ad hominems. Yep, you already know veterans hate Trump. What veterans? I'm a veteran. I don't hate Trump. I'm a vet. I don't hate him. Biden was a racist. Yes, facts. MAGA not true. Biden mentor was a grandmaster. Yep. Maybe a couple. None of them do. Yep. Courtney, let them have it. They can easily tell you what Obama had for dinner last night. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Why would a veteran support Trump? What do you mean? Why would a veteran support Trump? Because it's what's in my best interest. Dems push for racism and separation. Yep. Trump participated regularly in paying money to force me to redact it. With him, and he was present when my uncle murdered my newborn child and disposed of a body in a lake. Oh shit, for real? They keep crying about affordability, but the things they advocate for drive to us car. Exactly. Democrats only like black people. They can control it. That's a fact. It's funny, Nicki would twerk on the Dem event, but sitting to speak at a rep event. Edgar was there to watch Kirk's every move. She used to be a model in Trump little pageants. I didn't know that. Huh. Democrats, we are going to help poor black people for 60 years now, and black people are still poor. How has voted Democrat ever helped the black community? Shit, I don't know. You can't be an American and be a Democrat ever. Hey, It's what it is. But hey, let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and move over to this. Let's go ahead and move over to the actual video of Erika Kirk and Nicki Minaj right now. Let's get to it.
So, what have you? I mean, you're an amazing mother. What have you seen that has been a struggle for young women today? And then also, since both of us have little boys, I would love for you to also talk about the male side of that question as well.
Okay, well, something that I've noticed recently is that for little girls, I think that no matter how you look, we should be trying to instill into them to be proud of how they look. Recently, in the media, it's almost been like a push to, it's not just making young Black children feel proud of themselves, but it's almost like doing that and at the same time telling other children not to be proud of themselves. And I don't want any child feeling that way. If as Black women, we felt that we were not being represented and not being admired for our beauty, if we felt like that as Black women, why would we want to do that to other women? Why would we now need to make other people downplay their beauty so that we can feel, no, that's not how it works. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes to downplay their beauty because I know my beauty. Do you understand? It doesn't bother me that a woman feels and says that she's beautiful.
Okay, hold up. Do y'all hear anything wrong yet? Do y'all hear anything wrong yet? I don't hear anything wrong yet. I'm just pausing in between to give y'all a chance. Do y'all hear anything wrong yet? Anything outlandish? No? All right, bet.
Why shouldn't she feel that? Why have we gotten to a point where certain colors or certain kinds of people have to be afraid of loving themselves and loving the way they look? Like, isn't that wild? Yeah. And so for little girls, I don't want what was done to little Black girls done to little white girls. I don't want it done to any girls. I want all the little girls in the world to know that you are unique, you are beautiful, you are you, and you can compliment another girl, you can compliment another woman and still know that you are epic and amazing. So that's what I would say for the girls. And I know I know my adults understand clearly where I'm going with that, where I'm getting, I don't like that. I don't like people making other people feel badly about themselves in any way. We need to nurture young girls. Yes, whether they are Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, they still need to be nurtured. They cannot continue to pay for other people's sins. So they haven't done anything wrong.
Amen. And what do you think about for young men? For young men.
And for young men, don't be new scum. Yes. See, dear young men, you have amazing role models.
Yep.
Like our handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin JD Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did. I love you. I love you. You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing, and you know what? God is so good, you let it roll right off your back. And this is what's so beautiful about this moment, because if the internet wants to clip it, who cares?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm looking at it as she called him an assassin in a good way. Not in a derogatory term. More so in the sense of like she found him very attractive. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking. That's how I see it. It's like, oh shit, you know, he an assassin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, what people tripping about?
I love this woman. She's an amazing woman. She has a soul and a heart for the Lord. And words are words, but I know her heart, and it doesn't even matter. And you say what you want to say because I know your heart. I will not judge that.
Sister. Thank you. For boys, be boys.
Amen.
Be boys. It's okay. Be boys. It's nothing wrong with being a boy.
Amen.
How about that?
Amen.
I know what she said then. I know what she's saying right there. I know what she's saying right there. Yup. I know exactly what she just said right there, because she had to make sure she put an exclamation on that bitch. She said, boys, be boys. Boys, be boys. Meaning, stop listening to a lot of these women. You don't have to be feminine. You can be a boy. Let that turn come back. Let the boys be fucking boys. Yes. Bring that shit back. Let the boys be the boys. Let the girls be the girls. Let's bring it back. I'm getting tired of seeing these sassy ass dudes out here. Facts. I'm getting tired of seeing these sassy ass dudes out here who are being raised by these single mothers because they decided to lay down with Pookie and Ray Ray, or they didn't have any discernment of the type of men that they was laying down with. Then all of a sudden they want praise for raising the kid to be sassy. No, you failed. I'm sorry. I don't care about your success. I don't care about how much money you make. I don't care about none of it. Them niggas sassy. Don't care nothing about it. So you can argue with your mama about that. I'm tired of seeing these sassy ass dudes out here. Niggas with the bull rings in their nose, extra piercings, all this. Well, what is it? It's okay to express myself. I want to express myself, allowing your woman to lead your relationships. Now you the one that's getting bent over. Man, listen, bro. Listen, dog. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it, bro.
Serious today, but that was crazy.
I'm not.
That was crazy.
I'm not feeding.
I'm not here for it at all. At the end of the day, I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong with what Nick is doing. That's what we need to get more of. I think the problem with the Democratic Party is they think that you can't sit down and have a conversation with the other side. You can't sit down and have a conversation with the other side. And then you get goofies like Franca, and you get goofies like who else was in here? You get goofies like Sacred Jupiter, you know, idiots like that who come here talking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Come here talking dumb, but don't know how to think outside of the box and understand how to think for no fucking sense because they still on the plantation, right? Nobody said you had to agree with what she's saying, but you should be able to think outside the box and say, listen, let's have a conversation. Let's talk. We may be on two different sides of the fucking fence, but let's have a conversation so that way we can come to a common ground and understand each other instead of just talking. And then that's when you know you ain't got shit else to say because all of a sudden you want to start throwing ad hominem attack. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, you a fucking coon. Oh my God, I can't stand it. You see, you're dancing for your tip, dancing for the fucking white man. Boy, shut the fuck up. How about you do that? How about you do that? Shut the fuck up. You the problem. You are the problem. You are the reason you are in the position that you are in to fucking day. It ain't got shit to do with Trump, because guess what? When Biden was in the office, you was still fucked up and broke. You was still fucked up and broke. You was still at this bitch complaining. You doing the same exact shit when Obama was in office, when Trump was in office, when Biden was in the office, when Clinton was in the office, all of you still doing the same fucking shit. So why you keep talking about who the fuck you president? You probably don't even know who the fuck your mayor is in your own fucking city. You probably don't. But yet got the nerve to sit up here trying to tell somebody, oh, you were fucking cool. You dancing for the white man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Nigga, you were, what's that shit they call the FBA? Did they call that shit FBA? Nobody got time for y'all, man. Nobody got time for that bullshit that y'all talking about, bro. Us as black people, that's the problem right now. It should be okay for us to think differently. We are not a monolith. If you want to be on the plantation, go be on the plantation. Just know that I ain't coming with you. Just know I'm not coming with you. You can be over there. Y'all can group hug and do kumbaya and all that bullshit over there. Guess what? I'm going to be watching y'all from a fucking farm. Like, look at these fucking idiots over here. They got all the potential. They got all the things, everything, all the information at their fingertips. And they still up here on the plantation up here talking about fucking Trump. Oh, he's a racist. Okay, so what? If he is a racist, then what? Biden was a racist too. So what? How does that change your life? How does that translate into your life? What has it done for you? Nah, fuck that. Nope, I'm not. We out here getting it, bro. Listen, Ted Coach Rap, you out here getting it. I'm out here getting it. Listen, bro, we ain't on that plantation, bro. We off. We off that shit. We off that, bro. We not on that shit, bro. I'm not listening to these people. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Listen, but look, Tech Coach Rap, but you see the difference though. Look in the comments. Look at the ones that's in the comments talking crazy. They don't have a profile picture. They don't have a profile picture. They don't want to show their fucking face. They're cowards. They're cowards. They want to talk shit behind a profile, but they don't want to show their fucking face because they know they are gay. Oh shit. Let me read some of these. Let me read the comments that got profile pictures on them. I ain't gonna read the ones that ain't got profile pictures on them. Let's see. I still don't understand how the Dems tricked black folks into thinking the Democratic Party wasn't the ones who went to war to keep slavery, or wasn't the ones who started KKK. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why. I'm telling them they on that plantation, bro. They think that they're woke, but they're not. Right? We are individuals. Yes, we are. We are definitely individuals. There are some things that we do think alike. Yes. But guess what though? But there are a lot of different things that we do think differently on, and that's okay. Because we are not a monolith. Yep, facts. Go along to get along game. Facts. Let me read those. Your mama hates you. No, actually, my mama loves the fuck out of me. And my father too. Because you know what? I had both of my parents in my life. Sounds like you never had your father in your life. That's why you talking the way that you talk. Bars, please don't forget Nicki's life is in there. Life is in danger, and she needs us. Don't abandon her when she needs you the most. You know the real deal. Don't let the devil win. Hold on, Pam. What you mean? How is her life in danger? I need you to expound on that one. How is her life in danger? With who? If you're promoting any of these parties, you're on the plantation yourself. Did I say I was a No. You know what? Yep, I voted Republican. I damn sure did. What plantation am I on? Let me know what plantation I'm on. Aaron Blake. Let me know what plantation I'm on, big dog. No profile picture equals beta. Facts. Courtnee Edgar Show, them ninjas go back. Can't go back to the plantation. Meanwhile, I'm investing in the land. They're digging in. Facts. Facts, homie. You feel me?
That's top dog aura right there.
You feel me? You know what it is, Spaces. They tricked them when they said the party switched sides in the 60s after the Civil Rights Act. Yep. Let me see. Conservative, not Republican. You people don't know, the difference. I can tell y'all failed history class. Listen, Shorty. Miss with the fro and the it ain't a butt naked silhouette, so I can tell she got a top on, but I hear you. I appreciate you comment though. Is it God who sent the delusion on our people, or are we that stupid? Shit, I don't know, bro. Quentin, the right answer is, but your mom loves me. Use the AD. Gotta use the AD playbook. Nah, I gotta let them know first that my parents actually love me. You know what I'm saying? They love their child. I gotta let them know that both parents in the household first, and then next time I hear, I'll let them know that they mama. You know what I'm saying? That they mama and their sister want me though. The promotes the Green Party. Not gonna lie, I cheated in history class in high school. Facts. Facts. What nobody think about that shit? We just thinking about hooping back then, bro. Thinking about hooping, doing other shit as a youngin' back then. Nobody was thinking about that shit. Let's keep it a buck. But listen, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification, dog. At the end of the day, before I move on, at the end of the day, I don't care what side of the aisle that you're on. If you're voting, make sure you're voting in your best interest. Don't be voting just because this other person is black and you want to vote for them just because they're black. We're not doing that. We're in 2025 now, bro. We got to be better than that. I get it. You get a pass because you did it with Obama and that nigga ain't even fully black, but you get a pass, bro. Now it's time to actually dive in and actually understand who you're voting for and why you're voting for them. Not just, but they're trying to help the black people. Now, first and foremost, you need to help yourself. You can't help the community if you can't even help yourself. Just like God says, get the beam out of your own eye first before you can think about somebody else. Get the beam out of your own eye first. Take care of your shit first and then worry about the community. Because you sitting up here calling somebody else a coon ain't doing shit. You calling somebody else a coon or whatever fuck else you want to call them ain't doing shit to help the black community at all. You ain't created a business. You ain't done shit. You ain't creating opportunities for black people. You just fucking talking. You think just because you making insults and you throwing ad hominem attacks as if you're actually supporting the black people, you ain't doing shit. Because guess what? I'm a black man too, nigga, and you still talking shit about me. That lets me know you still on the fucking plantation, you fucking idiot. Just because I think differently than you. You see how fucked up your brain is? You see how fucked up your mind is? Can't even think differently. That's why a lot of black people are afraid to vote differently. That's why a lot of people are afraid to talk. That's why a lot of black people are afraid to speak out, because it's goofies that be in these fucking chats or in any other spaces. You can't even think differently than them. They think that we all supposed to be the fucking same, and we're not. Yeah, we may have some familiarity. Cool, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we can still think differently. We all come from different backgrounds. But what's the ultimate goal? Where are you trying to go? You trying to build a business together? Cool. If we align together, let's rock out. Let's do it. But if you just here to talk shit, then complain and then go beg, then I'm not here for that. If you just want to be here and talk shit, you just want to be in the plantation, you want to be a crab in a barrel, do that shit by yourself, bro. I'm not with you. I'm not. I'm going to judge you based off of your character, your humility, who you are as a person, dog. That's what I'm judging you. I don't give a fuck about your race. I don't. Y'all niggas just be out here just fucking talking, man. Y'all get upset because somebody think, oh, you said that. You said that you agree with Nicki Minaj and boys should be boys. Yes, nigga, I do. Because boys should be boys. Understand something. I grew up in the 90s, fam. So I'm in that sweet spot space where I was able to enjoy life without the internet, without social media, but then was able to get a foot into what social media has come to today. So I'm able to see both sides, homie. I'm able to see both sides of the fence. Same dude. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He changed the profile picture. No, put your face up. Put your face up. I don't want you to put a picture up with a star on it. Put your face up. Let us see your fucking face. Then you can have a conversation with me. Don't nobody want to talk to you when you ain't got your no profile picture. You want to talk shit, put your face. Let everybody see that dusty ass face that you got. How about that? And listen, I don't take none of it personal. I don't take none of it personal. Just understand that they did it in Chicago and ended up with Brandon Johnson. Exactly. Look at Chicago now. His father was from Kenya. Vote for your own interest first. Facts. I can't believe anyone could be upset with Nicki for her own beliefs. Exactly. They got a PhD in criticism, what other people build. Facts help yourself. Yep, that's a fact, Aaron. Voting color of skin, is it beneficial to the black community? Nope, not at all. $16 billion shortfall. Yup. Most of us come from two-family households, unless you heard the rhetoric that we didn't, and we were from broken homes, which is ridiculous because that just popped up in the 70s. I was born. I already know. Back then, yeah, there were two-family households. There were two-parent households. Guess what? They were more decent. They were more decent behaved. The power dynamic was stronger. The family dynamic was stronger. People was actually moving in the community. The neighbor down the street could actually hold your fucking kid accountable when they was doing fucking wrong. That's when the community was actually fucking strong. When it was the fucking worst for black people back then. That's the crazy part. When shit was out of pocket between the blacks and whites back then, that's when the black community was the fucking strongest. Now, this is fucking crazy to me. Now we are in a more free space where these niggas can't just blow water hoses on you just in the middle of the street or just for just existing. Now niggas out here talking crazy. The black community is not as strong as it once was back then. And that's what's crazy to me. I don't understand it. But they get mad when black people try to hold other black people accountable. That's crazy, bro. What you got on my 40, homie? We all are free. We all have the right to think as we wish. I'm constantly told be liberals. I'm attracted to women like I'm limited in what I would. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Facts. They all gave you freedom to hate each other. That's exactly what they did. You seem like you come in 300 pounds. That's crazy. That's crazy work, bro. All right, let me listen to this. And his white mama didn't abandon him. Y'all sound crazy. Always bringing up Obama's deadbeat African booty scratcher daddy. Dusties are always going to put out other Dusties on a pedestal. Yep. Are you saying the black community was held together by whites hating them? That's what. Listen. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but that's what it seemed like, right? I didn't say it, but that's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like. That's when they came together. That's when they were the strongest. That's what it seemed like to me. But that's neither here nor there, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Let's go ahead and move on to this next topic. It depends on what you're looking for. Okay, cool. Hey, Zyrax, if you still in the chat, I just got your message. I got you though. Well, shoot, let me know if you talk to him. Let me know. All right, so let's move. Let's go ahead and switch gears a little bit on this. I want to talk about. I want to get into this topic real quick. Feliz Navidad. I want to get into this topic on the Fatty Show. There's this guy, dog, and Big Rick the Ruler. This guy, Big Rick the Ruler, bro. So apparently he's this successful guy, so to speak. So he says, he does a lot of live streams on TikTok. And shout out to Fatty and them for their channel. They're doing numbers. I think they just hit 10. I think he just bust over 10K? 10K subs or something like that. Shout out to him. Luis she protects pedophile. I mean, okay, good for you, bro. I hope that helps you sleep at night. 16K. So sorry, shout out to you. I'm sorry. Shout out to you, Fatty, for the 16K, big dog. Shout out to you. I see you working. I see you grinding. Keep doing your thing. You know, even though, you know, we had our little small little interaction, but I already know what it is. It is what it is. I still support you at the end of the day. Continue to keep growing. Continue to keep building. All right. So Big Rick the Ruler was going back and forth with Fatty, and because Fatty pretty much called him out in regards to the type of man that he is. Now, for context, Big Rick the Ruler, he's a big feminist. He's a big feminist, but yet he's the same dude that's a Pookie and Ray Ray. He got 3 different baby mamas before he got married, but yet he out here trying to defend women with his life. No, I got you. My bad. He trying to defend women. Hey, good looking out, Ted Coach. He trying to defend women with his life. And so Fatty called him out on it. And so guess what? We gonna see this so-called alpha male go off the fucking rails. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. No, before we get into it, no, defending women isn't a bad thing. But when you are a part of the problem, it then becomes a bad thing. Just like you heard me say, he has 3 different baby mamas and he's married. 3 different baby mamas. So y'all know how y'all like to say men are out here a lot of men are out here just creating babies and leaving. Now, mind you, I will give him credit. He's taking care of his children. But however, though, this just proves the point. He's one man and he got 3 children by 3 different baby mamas. That's unbalanced, ain't it? Nah, it ain't allegedly. That's what he said. Ted Coach, it ain't even allegedly. That's what he said. He said it. He got 3 of them. And he's married. And no, to answer your question, your dad is Satan? No, sir. I don't hate my race. I don't. I love black people. I love my people. But a lot of times we do degenerate shit. And so I call it out. Just like if I see a white person doing degenerate shit, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to call it out. Or if a woman doing some degenerate shit, I'm going to call it out. Or Hispanic person, I'm going to call it out. White or woman, call it out. White woman, call it out. I'm going to call it all out. Just because you black, that don't mean that you are excluded from accountability, homeboy. Now let's get into it, bro.
She got their ass smacked, so now she's trying to double team.
Yep.
Allegedly taking care of him. Yeah, allegedly. That's what he say.
Yeah, see,
like Big Rick.
AZ, you gotta hold on.
I'm talking with you.
Hey, tell Z. Hey, Fatty, it's gonna hurt. She gotta refresh because it's ruining the quality of this. Like she just sitting there frozen.
But we can hear. We can hear.
Frozen?
No, we can hear.
You just freeze and stop it.
No, but we can hear. We can hear. That's fine. So this is my last question, and everybody got it right. Do you think that man was suitable to be the father of your kids?
That's crazy.
I'm with her. I ain't gonna tell my daughter fuck me. Hell no.
Hey, Rick, you have 3 baby mamas, brother. You can talk about this shit.
Hey, how many baby mamas you got? Do you have kids? You ain't got no motherfucking kids.
No, you can be talking. You can be talking about. You can be talking about. I won't tell my daughter.
Kids at?
Hey, I will start talking when you stop.
Any kids?
Hey, Rick.
At least we know I'm fucking.
Hey, Rick.
Where your kids at? Where your wife?
No, okay. Let me know when I'm done. Let me know when I can talk.
I've been married.
Let me know when I can talk.
One woman. Where yours at?
No. So I don't have no baby mamas. You're right.
Mamas, right?
I have no baby mamas. You're right.
I managed to keep my wife through high school 28 years with one woman. She got her own business. I got
and another 3.
28, you've been with your wife 28 years, but you got 3 different baby mamas. Where that happen at? Where did it happen at? I'm trying to understand. When did it happen? You've been with your wife 28 years, but you got 3 different baby mamas. I need to understand something. First and foremost, I need to know how old he is, and then when he had these 3 kids. That's what I need. That's what I'm trying to understand. Where? See, while girls high fit, see, while you up here talking too early, we got to start making sense of the situation. Because you think somebody just trying to attack women just to attack women. Nah, shorty. This got to make sense. He been with his wife 28 years. He got 3 different children by 3 different baby mamas. And on one of the live streams, he also said that he wished he had those kids by that one woman. So I'm just trying to understand. Something. And if you can get outside of yourself and thinking that somebody's always attacking a woman, you got to be right. You got to be in the same mind frame that I am. Like, what's going on here? I'm trying to understand something. I need you to be questioning this too.
Baby mamas.
All my kids gonna be here tomorrow. I got a great relationship with all my.
We know.
My kids, I'm very active. I always been active in my kids' life. I don't smoke, ain't been to chain gang, don't do drugs, none of that shit. So what's your point?
My point is, hey, you asked me a question, Rick. You said I won't tell my daughter to be with the broke man, and I won't tell my mom. And wait a second, sir. What you have to tell? Let me finish, please. What you have to tell your daughters is don't deal with men like me that have 3 baby mamas and have to get it right on the 4th time. Yes, that's what you need to tell your daughters.
You got me fucked up. I've been a good nigga my whole life, nigga. Just because I made some bad mistakes as a young man, nigga. I learned from that shit. That's like you go through life, nigga. See, one thing about it, whether I had a dad and a mom in my life, life taught me, nigga, how to be a great husband, a great provider, a great protector, and a great motherfucking father. So I ain't never failed that life. You know, tell you to you because you.
No, I'm proud of you, Rick.
No baby moms anyway, so
AZ.
Different, nigga. I got a great relationship. I bet you my baby mom won't say shit bad about me. I paid all my child. I put myself on child support for my first son because I was protected not to be no deadbeat daddy. How about that? So
sure. So hey, let me ask something. I got you. No, you are right. I'm a loser. I admit it. I'm a loser. You got me.
So, like I said, if I was ashamed of having 3 baby mama, nigga, I wouldn't have told you. So you can't make me feel bad about no shit that I told you, nigga.
No, you didn't tell. No, you didn't tell me. I asked you.
I told you, nigga. On my own.
No. You didn't tell me. I asked you. No. I asked you how many baby mamas do you have.
Podcast, nigga, I told you what my stance.
Wait, who is this nigga?
No.
That's how I feel listening to this, man.
Bro, this nigga sound like a female, bro. Shut the fuck up. Let the man get his shit out. See, this is another thing too. When y'all get on these fucking panels, bro, y'all gotta respect the host. And you can tell he's supposed to be an alpha male or whatever the fuck he say that he's supposed to be. I'm a man. I'm ready. Matter of fact, let me put the hat on first. Let me put the hat on first. Give me a second. Let me pull up. Let me put the hat on first. Yeah, nigga, I'm a black man. I'm Rick the Ruler. You know, I got 3 baby different mama. They don't tell me nothing because I'm a good husband. I'm a good motherfucking father. You can't tell me to do shit because I'm a motherfucker that. Bro, shut your ass up, boy. You sounded triggered, homie. Stay in frame, dog. Stay in frame. I get it. You feeling a little triggered. You gonna say, listen, he said something slight to you. Stay in frame. That's what a real man would do. He would stay in frame. You don't got to get loud. You ain't got to overtalk. Because if you know that you a good father, that you a good husband, you all of these things that you say that you are, what you need to prove it to everybody else for? If you already know what it is. I don't need to tell you if I'm doing great in life. I don't need to tell you if I'm doing great with my children. I don't need to tell you if I'm doing great with my wife or whatever else I got going on. I don't need to tell you that shit. I don't need to prove that to you, nigga. You sounded like a whole hoe out here, boy. You sounded like a whole hoe out here. You drinking from the hose of femininity, homie.
Tell me, no,
You or no other nigga can make me feel bad about 3 baby mamas and 2 look like the God baby. That was the path that God had for me, nigga. We all came from a different cloud, nigga. So just because you ain't got no baby mama, don't mean you know how to be a good husband. Don't mean you a good father. Don't mean you a good motherfucking man, nigga. What the fuck they got to do with the price of rice?
Can I talk? No, can I talk? Hey, 1 second.
You better keep talking to them. This ain't what you want, Fatty.
I know. I'm so scared. No, yes, we all agree. Come sorry. Yes. I know. I mean,
I'm not one of them. You gotta talk to them.
Sure.
Beat my ass 10 times, nigga. I'm gonna get back up. But I promise you, nigga, when the opportunity present itself again, nigga, I'm gonna shine, nigga. In a real way, nigga.
So, hey, Rick. Okay, Rick, you got it. Okay, Rick, you got it. Rick,
like you said, when you go low,
Rick,
what the fuck you talking to?
Rick, calm down. Calm down, Rick. It's fine. It's fine, Rick.
I got 3 baby mamas with plenty of money.
It's fine. It's fine, Rick. Just read. Watch.
See, you remember y'all remember the conversation that I had a couple of topics ago when we talk about women when they talk about therapy, and women are supposed to seek they're not supposed to, but they seek validation. This is what we're seeing right here. This is female behavior. You're seeking validation. You got to tell everybody how much money you make. You telling everybody, you qualifying yourself. Oh, well, I make this much money. I make money. I do this, that, and the third. Okay, great. Nobody asked you that. And nobody asked you that at all. You still a statistic, my G. Regardless, if you decided to get your shit together, you still became a statistic of the Pookies and Ray Rays that we talk about now. Congrats to you that you got your shit together, that you getting your bread, that you stacking your dough, and you taking care of your responsibilities as a man as you supposed to. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't even need to tell nobody that, but you taking care of your kids, allegedly. That's what you say. So we just going based off of your word, because that's all we know, right? Why are you still trying to validate yourself? Why are you still trying to validate yourself? Because you feeling a little tingle inside. You may not be doing what you think you're doing. I mean, that's what I mean, coming from a man. This is a man, right? And understanding how, I don't even like to use the word, but I'm gonna use it just in sake of this argument. You're supposed to be an alpha male, right? So you're supposed to stand firm in your shit. You don't need to validate yourself. So again, I say, whole frame, homeboy, whole frame. Stay solid. Don't let nobody get you out of your own shit. Don't let nobody get you out your square, dog.
Rick, there's some haters. They don't want to see you winning.
Okay, it's fine. No, 1 second.
They don't want to see you winning.
Understand something. He don't like let nobody talk. See, that's that bullshit. You want to say what you want to say to me, then put
you already said what you needed to say. There's more?
Man, you full of shit.
Let me okay.
How you gonna throw a shot at me, nigga, and I start talking, then you turn the screen.
They don't want to see you winning. But you winning. They don't like winners over here. How dare you? How dare you be a good dad? How dare you stand on business? How dare you not making a man and not
Okay, so are the babies done crying? Is that all, or you got more? Is there more crying, or can I talk now?
You know I swing back, nigga. You know what time
No, you. Hey, Rick. I'm not.
Yeah. America is responsible for not many men being masculine. Yeah, the sassy men that are in the who are making the laws and shit. Yeah. I agree. The white men, the sassy white men, who allowed this whole feminist movement to transpire. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't give a fuck who it is.
Rick, I'm not mad.
You got 30, you gonna get this work fucking with me, nigga. I do this.
I am not. I am.
Ain't no nigga. You can't argue me. You don't talk louder than me.
I am not mad. Oh my.
Y'all heard what I just heard, right? This man said, you can't. He said, you can't out argue me. You can't out talk me, sir. So again, where's this man? Where's this man frame that you talking about? Where's this man that you speak of? I don't see it. I've never heard no man who's actually a man. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about his gender. I'm talking about a man who says that I'm a real man. I'm a real man. I have never seen a real man get out of pocket like this and actually go back and forth and tell somebody out of their own mouth and say, you can't out argue me and you can't out talk me. Sir, what?
I do this shit all day, every day, nigga. So don't play with me, you know what time it is.
Eric,
when we first met, when I tell you about you, when I told you about yourself the first time you came on my TikTok, then I eat you up.
Can I ask you a question?
Didn't I eat your ass up on TikTok?
Whoa. Seriously, David, that was crazy.
I'm not
that was
feeding.
crazy.
I'm not feeding.
You hear what you're saying out loud, brother?
Mm-mm.
Whoa.
At some point. Huh?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
A homosexual.
Yeah, the effeminate white man, Joshua. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Let me finish. Now I'm going to talk, so let me finish. I'll let you go for 3 minutes. Hold on 1 second. If you ate my ass, which I didn't notice.
I ate your ass up. You know, you with that gay shit.
Hey, sir, can you stop for a second? Hey, sir, can you stop for a second?
You saying that ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga. You on that gay shit?
Hey, sir.
I said they ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with me, nigga. At all.
Hey, sir. Yes. So this is the two things that I'm going to say, right? Notice how I didn't mute you or drop you. That's what you did on your show when I went there. I will say this, right? And this is my opinion.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. I'm not one of them niggas. I don't care nothing about that.
Hey, Rick. I told you. Rick. I told you then, and can I finish?
How you gonna disrespect me then? Talking about dropping me because I'm responding to your motherfucking disrespect?
No, I didn't. So, Rick, I'm not mad at you. You are not. Rick, you are not mad at. I'm literally not mad at you. You have the right to retaliate. And remember, I told you on TikTok, I will never get mad or jealous of a man that has a wife that is taller than him. Remember when I told you that? I still maintain that.
I never get mad at a nigga.
No, I still maintain it.
I told you
just because you are a short man with a taller wife than you, I maintain. I don't have a problem with that. I love you.
I told you that I never go back for a nigga that got titty bigger than my wife. Did you remember that?
Yes. Hey, Rick.
Thank you, Regina. Exactly. And this goes to show you, all black men, we are not the same. We are not the same. We are not a monolith. Not all black women are the same either. They are not a monolith. They're not gonna deal with those. Listen, man, the real women out here who understand and know how to operate and know how to move, they ain't dealing with them type of dudes, dog. They're not fucking with them type of dudes, bro. They're not moving with degenerate behavior. They're not moving like that. He real deal fighting for his life right now. Look, this how he look right now.
Good. You the mama. So, at least I'm a girl. At least I'm a girl. And I'm not gay. I'm grown. I'm not gay. I'm grown. Stop beating your chest. You're making a radio.
That's exactly how he look right now. That's exactly how he look right now. He out here fighting for his life on a visual platform, on the social media platform, fighting for his life, trying to validate himself. That ain't what real men do.
What's up, telling nigga? Drop down again. I got $100. You can't do more push-up to me and jump again. Let go. You doing all that motherfucker talking, nigga? Make it make sense.
This nigga talking about.
Let me know when you finish.
Yeah,
Pause
I
again.
ain't
Pause
finished.
again,
I ain't
Rick.
finished. I'm motherfucking
Pause
done.
again.
Nigga, ain't no motherfucking finish. I'm done, little nigga.
Are you done? Okay.
No motherfucking finish.
Hey, remember, Rick, we were talking with each other, and I told you. You see, you keep talking like a bitch. Stop talking.
You act like a bitch because you can't make me.
Absolutely. Let's assume that I am one. Can you stop talking for a second? Can you stop?
You started, hoe ass nigga, and I'm gonna finish it, fat nigga.
Facts.
It's what it is.
Facts.
Okay.
You want it, nigga, come get it. I'm here for it.
Hey, Rick.
I don't know, hey, Rick, me, nigga. Hold your head on when you talking to me, nigga. I'm a man. Look at me when you talking.
I'm waiting for you to finish. I'm waiting for you.
He said, Courtney said that can't be true. He has 3-4 baby mamas with him like this. No. What I'm saying, bro, is that women who know how to operate and know how to move, they're not checking for dudes like Big Rick the Ruler. They're not checking for him. He a red flag. He's a red flag. And I personally wouldn't advocate for it either. I'm not advocating for it. So if somebody was asking me, listen, bro, you got daughters, right? And if you have daughters, would you tell them to go with somebody like Big Rick the Ruler? Fuck no. Get him out my house immediately. Get him out of my house. Why is he here? What type of people you hanging around to even attract this type of dude? Who? Where? Get him out my house now. He said, you ain't never seen a good woman that has a baby dad like this. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I haven't seen it. Let me give you unclear understanding. Yes, we have seen it, but it's not as likely. Women who truly know how to operate, yeah, we know. We have seen it. We have seen some women slip through the cracks. We have seen it. Nothing is absolute, right? We understand that. But for the majority aspect, nah, we haven't seen that. For the majority, nah. But there is a small percentage of women who fall through those cracks and they get got by them type of dudes.
To finish.
Okay, go ahead then, nigga. Look with your head down and shit, nigga. Fix your motherfucking fish hat. Fix that motherfucking fish hat, nigga. Then talk to me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? They got a fish hat on, nigga. We ain't the same, nigga, boy.
Hey, sir. I have a fisherman hat, but I never. Hey, Rick. Now I have, like, if you're going to keep over talking me, now I have to do something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're mad at you. You're feeling. Get your motherfucking feeling.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Feeling, nigga. I'm talking to you like you talking to me, hoe ass nigga. Now you feeling. You called me a bitch while ago. Now, hoe ass nigga, get that energy. Keep that same energy. You mad? I ain't mad because I do this shit all day long. I know you can't beat me in this shit. You can't.
Hey, Rick. Okay, so can I reply without you interrupting?
Go ahead.
I might be wearing a fisherman hat, but at least I didn't wear a hat in my wedding day, like you. I'm going to have to mute you. I have to mute you now. I have to mute you now because I'll let you finish. I'm using a fisherman hat right now. You had to use that shit on your wedding day. On your wedding day. On your wedding day. What you talking about, sir?
I speak English, nigga. Fuck is an act, nigga. No, I don't know the fuck an act is. You want to act, make sure you wear the act. What the fuck is an act, nigga? I don't know about a motherfucker. It's a hat.
I will wait for you to finish, sir.
Go ahead. You can't make me feel bad about wearing no motherfucking hat.
Okay. So now that we're talking about hats on wedding days, right? I'm going to ask Beachy a question. Okay, Beachy.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Bro. This is what I'm talking about, dog. This is what I'm talking about. You can't claim to be something that you're not, bro. You talking like, oh, I'm a real man. No, you're not. Again, I'll give you applause for saying you doing what you're supposed to do, right? Taking care of your responsibilities. You made the kids. Guess what? You got to take care of them. That's what you're supposed to do. But again, I still want to know, if you've been married 28 years, when did those kids come about? When did those kids come about? That's what I want to know. When did that happen? You got 3 of them, big dog. So in 28 years, 28? Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't advise any woman who don't have kids, who's on their square, doing what they're supposed to be doing as a woman, who's actually out here trying to look for something solid. A real relationship, yeah, you don't want to Rick the Ruler. Nope, you sure don't. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I don't give a fuck if they got their own business. I don't care if they taking care of their responsibilities. Absolutely not. I would not advocate for it. No. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. Oh, this is what black people do. If they can't get through to you, they start roasting. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens. They start roasting. Facts. Chip, chip, chip on my shoulder so big. Yep, it is huge. That wedding day though. Nicki married a rapist, and her fans are retarded for glazing her. Y'all, hey man, y'all gotta let's get rid of the word glazing. Let's leave glazing in 2025, bro. Y'all killing me with this. Leave that shit in 2025. Ain't nobody glazing. Let them people rock out. Yeah, it was wild, bro. It was wild. It was 100% wild, and I agree with you. Real talk. I agree with you.
Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get rich quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up. Let's get back to the video.
All right. So listen, we got one more topic of the night. I want to get to the money aspect of things, right? To close out the show. So there's this young lady, and she's talking about before you quit your job, so she's giving you the how-to and her thoughts and opinions on quitting your job to pursue content creation. So I want to actually hear it. I haven't heard this video yet, so I'm watching it with y'all in real time. This is a blind reaction, and then I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on it as well. All right, so let's go ahead and rock out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't shared this with your family and friends, please do so. And also, if you want to tap into the Patreon, you want to become a part of the Earn Circle, the link is in the description. I think I pinned it in the comments as well. So that's where I dive a little deeper. That's where I'm going to be doing my interviews with people who are in different fields and successful in different fields. I'm going to be doing exclusive interviews with them, as well as I got my ebook that's Earn While You Save. So if you do have a 9-to-5 and you don't understand how to save your money the proper way, learning how to invest your money, and I explained it down to a second greatest perspective, you definitely want to tap into the Patreon, man. And we're going to continue to keep giving value on that side of the spectrum as well. All right. So let's go ahead and rock out with this video, and then I'll give my thoughts and opinions. All right.
Quit your job, please watch this video. Hey guys, my name is Heidi, and if there's one thing you should know about me is that I am a really high risk taker. I'm in my 20s, I don't have a husband, I don't have kids, and I'm willing to risk it all because, quite frankly, I just don't have much to lose. Early last year, there was a Delulu trend where we were all encouraging each other to be a little more delusional in life. And as someone who's already delusional to begin with, I became even more delusional after listening to all these TikToks online. And it's a big reason why I got off social media. And this month actually marks 5 months off of TikTok and Instagram. But that's another story for another time. If you want to know more about that, I have a video on that as well. But I became extra delusional and decided to quit my job exactly this time last year. I was a full-time server and had been promoted to become a bartender and started making more money. And so I saved some more cash and decided to quit my job to pursue content creation full-time because that was my ultimate dream since I was in high school. I saved up 3 months of expenses, which, like I said, really high risk takers. So 3 months for me was just enough. And I decided to go full force on my business. I was very bullish and thought, if I just had more time, I can make this successful. I can make more videos. I can contact more people and find new clients so I can make content for them. I could be a freelancer and grow my influence. And I just was very, very optimistic, as I always am. But this time it was just a little scarier because my life sort of depended on it. I live with roommates, and so I still have to pay my part of the rent. I still need to eat. I need to pay my bills. I still had loans to pay off and student loans to pay off. And I still had my bills. Like, they weren't going anywhere. It wasn't like I was totally debt free. I still had my car loan. And so quitting my job wasn't the best move financially. But I thought, like I said, if I just have more time to focus on my content, that I could actually make this work. I was exhausted. I was a bartender working at night, and I was working on my content during the day. But I just felt like I just didn't want to keep doing this hustle life anymore. I just wanted to live out my dream. And I thought to myself, if I really need to find a job, and if this doesn't work out, I can easily just go back and find a bartending job anywhere, because they're always hiring. And the first few months I was bartending, I honestly was just trying to replenish my savings and just get back on track and make up for all of the financial mistakes I made when I had quit my job. I also didn't have a fully funded emergency fund. And as we all heard, not having an emergency fund is an emergency. And so I was really living off the edge here. And I had a backup plan. Like, if worst comes to worst, I need to live with my mother, or I need to ask my dad for money. But I honestly don't want to do that. I don't want to resort to
Hold the fuck up. First of all right, cool. You want to become a content creator, but first and foremost, absolutely not. Why are you quitting your job? That's one. There's no need to quit your job. You can do both. I don't know why we're in this world thinking that we gotta let go of one to do the other. Absolutely not. You can work your 9-to-5 job and still build on the side. That has been a thing long before social media. A lot of people have been doing it. They've been working, and guess what? You build your business from 6 to fucking 12. That has been a thing long before social media. That's crazy to me. Then on top of that, you got your mother and your father that you can lean on. But yet, what it seems like to me, you got your own apartment that you spending money on. That's more money that you can free up for yourself. You can still work, stack your dough, invest into your brokerage account to have your money grow and compound over time. Make sure you tap into the Earn Circle and the Patreon. And then you can focus on content creation at the same time while you're working. But yet, you decided to only save up 3 months worth on a dream. 3 months. You didn't say a year. You didn't say 6 months. You said 3 months. Do you know how fast 3 months goes by? 3 months. That's 90 days, bro. That's 90 days. You probably won't get no traction in 90 days, bro. That's crazy.
Having to rely on other people. And as I'm getting older and thinking about my future, thinking about having a husband or having kids and building up my future, I really thought to myself, like, I can't just like have this traveler, backpacker, high risk taker mindset anymore. And I'm not saying that's like what every traveler or backpacker person is like. I'm just saying for me, like, I'm just so free spirited and so like, you know, like God will provide and like everything will be okay. And
yeah, God will provide as long as you're God will provide as long as you're doing the work. You're doing the work. You're doing the actual work. It's not going to fall into your lap. Faith without works is dead. So you have to do the work also by keeping the faith as well. I don't know what you're talking about, Shorty. No, you got to do the work. You got to do the work.
Although it's true, like I just value security so much more now after living a life of no security whatsoever. And so this year, like, I feel like I just shifted into a brand new person because all I can think about is like, do I have a savings account? Do I have an emergency fund? Like, do I have an income coming in, like a steady income coming in every single week? And now I can't quit my job without knowing, like, do I have another one lined up? And so my mindset has totally shifted because I no longer feel the need to be delusional like that anymore. And yes, I still have my dreams, hopes of becoming a successful YouTuber and travel creator. But I'm also trying to find peace and accept the fact that the reality is that we still have to work and play and be a part of the system and work our way around it until we can provide for ourselves.
There you go.
Instead of like complaining about, I guess, our 9-to-5s or our current jobs, maybe find something that you still find enjoyable and you could wake up every day and go to work and enjoy it. And then also have another side hustle or business you're growing, but still enjoying both of them. And I think that's the key when you are someone who is embarking on the entrepreneurship journey. So I am currently at a new restaurant, Italian restaurant, bartending. And I do love my job, but I started feeling the same way a few weeks ago like I did last year. And that's kind of what inspired me to create this video, because I was working full time and I had that tiny little thought of like, I really want to quit my job. I just had the itch.
Don't do it.
She came back. Instead of being there full time, I decided to cut back on the hours and be part time, only because I know even if I work there part time, I can still afford to pay all of my bills. But
listen, like Anton says, bro, if you got an itch, just go get a better job that's making more money. You oops, she did it again. Dog, no, that is not the play. That is not the fucking move. Listen, it takes time to build your YouTube platform. It takes fucking time. It is not something easy. It's not just, oh, one video goes viral, the next thing you know, I'm making bread. It takes time, bro. Also, you have to start looking at it from a business perspective as well. So just thinking that, oh, well, I'm just going to start posting videos and instantly people are going to start subscribing to me and start following me. Then all of a sudden I'm going to start getting paid. No, that shit takes time. You build that shit on the side. You build your platform on the side until you get to a point where your job is now in the way of you making more money from your YouTube channel. That's when you make that decision. Like, you know what? If I keep this job, if I keep this job, bro, I'm gonna be missing out on a bigger bag. I'm gonna miss out on a bigger bag. She said she went from a full-time to a part-time because she had an itch. Nah, shorty. What your daddy had to say about that? What did your father have to say about that? That's what I want to know. Did you tell him, or are you just doing it on the whim because you're bullish? Facts. It probably did, Tech Coach Ralph. That's what I'm trying to understand. Man, listen. Or she thought the pretty face was gonna get her there a lot faster. But listen, YouTube don't work like that. YouTube is not Instagram or TikTok. It ain't that. It ain't that, bro. It's a whole different beast over here, bro. It's a whole different beast.
I also was thinking about looking into sort of like the corporate world and seeing if I could find some sort of job in finance or accounting or some sort of businessy 9-to-5 job. And I considered doing that because I have a degree in international business and I wanted to sort of use it to get more money now so that I could fully fund my travels and my travel content business.
Interesting.
So I'm currently in this, in the stage of trying to see if I could.
She went to school for international business. International business. Yep.
Find another job, or if that's the right decision, if that's going to take up way too much of my time and energy. I'm still debating because I kind of want to, join the corporate life, but I also kind of just want to stick to food and beverage and build my business. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I also did just do something pretty huge. I did join a travel agency as a travel advisor, which I am so excited for this new chapter. Though I'm an independent contractor and technically I'm still like on my own and building a business. I love that I'm a part of a community. I love that we have webinars and Zoom calls, and there's something going on in the forum every single day, and I can connect with people. And I just love having that sense of community, which is something I definitely felt like I wanted to be a part of. As well as working at the restaurant, I love my coworkers. I love working there. And I think I just wanted to work there less because it is strenuous work being in food and beverage. And I honestly was just so tired. Physically, like I just can't work that much physically. I think it's like, I don't know, some sort of health thing because I get super tired. I still need to figure that stuff out. But I wanted to like physically work less. So I did that. But I did join a travel agency. And although I'm not going to get money right away because it's commission based, I think I'm heading in the right direction. And if I just keep moving forward and just be comfortable in the journey and accept where I'm at and adjust my lifestyle to the money that I make.
Hold up. So this is what you can get. Let me share this with y'all real quick. So an international business degree, you can be responsible for overseeing global operations, developing strategies for market entry. So international business manager, management analyst, global financial manager, international marketing director, economist, human resources manager, bank officer, or auditor. Skills developed: cross-cultural communication, strategic thinking, financial acumen, and marketing expertise. And these jobs make anywhere between $59,000 a year to $100K. Yeah.
And just keep pushing forward. I honestly believe that I will be where I want to be in the future. But like I said, I'm just still trying to figure it out. And if you are new to this channel, this is what this channel is all about. It's a woman trying to figure out, how to manage life and get to my dream life. But I just want to have this kind of new mindset where if something happens to me or I make a decision, I don't want to label it as good or bad, because later in life, I don't know how that's going to affect me. But now that it's been a year, I could tell you that, I'm in a new place. I'm in a new restaurant. I met new people. I, have created some of the best friendships and met really cool people. And I wouldn't have done that had I not quit my job and went through everything I went through. There's also this quote that Sean Cannell says from Think Media. He says, not all work is really... Like sometimes when the work isn't working, it's still working on you and it's changing you as a person. And that's how I like to see it. But I don't want to say that what I did, I totally regret. 100%. But I definitely would say that I would have maybe have done things differently because it was kind of stressful during the time. But if you are someone who is looking to quit your job to pursue content creation full time, just some advice from me. Obviously, it is your life and you decide what you want to do. But for me, I definitely wish I did save more money, definitely a year's worth of expenses. I also wish I waited until I was making money in my content business and at least replace my income because I wasn't even making enough to survive. But again, you can do whatever you want, but just some advice from me and my experience that I wanted to share. But if you are going to quit your job to pursue your dreams, then freaking congratulations. That is huge. No. And if you are someone who is deciding to stay at your job just a little bit longer until you can make the transition, then I am there with you and we will get through this together. Remember, find something that you love that can make you money and then build your dream along the way. So it is all a journey, and that is what I learned. And I'm honestly really happy because I have income coming in every week and I can relax and it just feels really, really nice. So,
oh, you pretty little idiot. Sweetheart, no, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And listen, I'm not coming for you. I'm not coming for you at all. I'm not attacking you at all. But one of the biggest things that you shouldn't do. So you got your degree in international business, so you can make anywhere between $59,000 to $100,000 a year, depending on what state you live in, right? You're still young. You're in your 20s. If your ultimate goal is to become a YouTube creator, first and foremost, you need the prerequisite. You need the prerequisite Patreon first, the prerequisite. You know what I'm saying? That's going to get you started. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a 9-to-5 perspective, you need to join the Earn Circle. tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned in the comments. That's where you're gonna start. That's where you're gonna start on ground level zero. Start on ground level zero. Learn how to invest your money properly so that way your money can compound over time, as well as you're gonna get the back end of what else you're gonna learn and how to operate your business while operating your 9-to-5. Then you can graduate onto the bag chasers. That's what you're gonna get. That's where you're gonna deep dive into a lot of more shit, to some dope shit. Shout out to Anton Daniels, right? But here's my thing. You keep switching these jobs. You've already got into debt with this degree. So use your degree. You can make decent money at the age of 20 something. You can make decent money. Focus on that business. Stack your bread up. Go back, live with your parents. Stack your bread up. Focus on your YouTube on side of your business, outside of your 9-to-5 job. Continue to grow that over time. Listen, get as much money as you possibly can to make sure that you're straight until your YouTube channel actually blows the fuck up to the way you won't need your job anymore. You won't need your job, because what it sounds like to me, because you're doing all this flip-flopping, you jumping around, sounds like you ain't got a lot of debt anyway. So you still kind of free in that aspect. So use this opportunity to really stack your bread up. Make your money at your 9-to-5 job so it can take care of your lifestyle, and focus on building your platform at the same exact fucking time. You don't have to do one or the other. You can do both. You're young. You got the energy. What it sounds like to me, that you have the drive to do it. So why not do both? And I think that's the problem with a lot of people. They think they have to do one or the other when you can do both. Listen, bro, this is the time. This is the time to do it. We're in that, bro. We're in the era and in the age where it's possible to do both. You can do both. You don't have any responsibilities in regards to a husband, in regards to children. It's just you. This is the time to really get ahead. This is the time to really get a fucking head in life. Don't fuck it up because you so focused on, oh, I'm focused on my dream. It's my dream. I want my dream. I want my dream. Listen, the dream gonna come after you get the bread, bro. Your dream gonna come after you get the bread. Get your bread first. Focus on your business second. And continue to keep doing that, and continue to keep leveling up through your business, and continue to keep leveling up on your Patreon and your YouTube channel. Build both at the same time. Oh yeah. Yeah, we know she wants luxury. But she got to go through the ringer just like everybody else. Look, just because she got curly hair and pretty eyes, listen, that shit gonna last only for so long. So she better use that opportunity right now. Listen, get her job, get that good paying job, do what she got. And while she young too, do it now and build her platform at the same time. Because it's not like she's making type of content that's really controversial. She's talking about travel vlogging. So I'm pretty sure because she's doing international business, she may have the opportunity to travel a lot. She can use that. She can intertwine that with her job and her business. Donnie says, I'm 56. Am I too late? Absolutely not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you somebody. Myron Golden started his YouTube channel at the age of 60, I think. Like the age of 60, and he is over 1 million subscribers at the age of 60, bro. Listen, I'm one of those. I'm an opportunistic. I'm a optimistic individual. But we've seen too many times people have started late and they still were able to get on. I don't think it's ever too late. Some people may say it is. I don't think so, because we've seen too many examples of people who have started very late and then they got on. What are you experienced at? Whatever it is that you're experienced at, use that to your advantage and then start teaching people. Life gets hard. Guess what, guys? I'm engaged. For real? I know, right? That's exactly what they would say. Guess what? I'm engaged. What you mean? Where'd that come from? I'm 57, Donnie. Yes, I'm too late. No, you're not, Joshua. You're not too late. You're not too late. You just gotta apply yourself, homie. Well, see that, but see, you're projecting what you wouldn't do onto him though. So that's what I'm saying. You saying that you're 57, you said you wouldn't try it anymore. That's you wouldn't try it anymore. But you can't project that onto him and telling him not to try because you decided not to. So that'd be bad advice. Now, if you would have asked me, is it realistic? I think it's realistic because simply we've seen it before. We've seen it happen before. I just gave you an example. I'm experienced at scriptures in Hebrew. Okay, if you experience that in Hebrew and scriptures, so therefore you should also know. You should also know if you believe in God too. Ain't nothing is impossible. So, but yeah, but at the end of the day, shorty, focus on your bag. Focus on the bag first. Get to your bag first. The YouTube channel will be there. Continue to build that on the side. Build your bread up with your 9-to-5 job. So that way you all the way straight, pay off all of your debt. You'll be straight. You'll be straight. What y'all think? Am I off on that? Either your bag or his bag, either your bag or his bag, you still win. That's a fact. No, listen, Joshua. I understand you being honest with yourself though. But I wouldn't project your honest. I wouldn't project what you feel on yourself onto somebody else. Because like I just said, listen, bro, I'm 35 years old. I'm 35. Some people say you lose your energy at the age of 30. I'm like, shit, when? Nigga, I just started to catch my first win. What you talking about? What you talking about? I just started to catch my first win. Barely. I follow Tanner on here. He preaches scripture on YouTube. Okay, shoot. Follow Myron Golden too, bro. He talks a lot too. You wouldn't have guessed that high, bro? Yeah, bro. I'm 35, man. Starts going down at 40. Listen, that's why we got to get there before 40. That's why we got to get there before 40. That's why we working every day. We got to get there before 40. Christmas Eve, Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's, all of it. We working. You hear me? We working. We found the perfect vehicle to get us to where we trying to go. But guess what? We are not quitting no job either, though. We getting every bag possible. And we still trying to grow, and we still growing outside of that too. Listen, I'm not playing no games with these people. I'm not playing no games.
Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get-rich-quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description. And hey, let's get our money up. Let's get back to the video.
Yo, my good people, man. Today was fire. Today was dope. Y'all came through kicking it with your boy on Christmas Eve, man. That's dope. That says a lot that y'all actually stayed in. Y'all kicked it with me. So that says a lot about the content that I'm putting out, that y'all really rocking with your boy. And I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what else do I got? Do I got anything else? I don't think I have anything else. Listen, make sure you tap into the Patreon. Definitely want to tap into the Patreon because, listen, there's going to be a lot of value there. I actually have to, I actually got another video coming up too. I'll let y'all know when that is. What else I got? I don't think I got nothing else. Hey, I appreciate you, Tech Coach Ralph, man. I'm definitely gonna continue to keep pushing up. I got a lot of things coming. What's up, D? I definitely got a lot of things coming in the future in 2026. Listen, we just getting started, bro. I'm telling you, we just getting started on the Courtnee Edgar Show. I got a lot of things coming, but I'll talk to y'all more about that later. Listen, I thank y'all for kicking it with me. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you are here Saturday because I will be live again Saturday at 9:05 p.m. Arizona time. So if you are in Central, if you're Central time, that'll be 10:05, and if you're Eastern, that'll be 11:05. All right. So come kick it with your boy. Oh yeah, I'm definitely listen. I'm already doing it. I'm already playing with it, bro. Pause. I'm already playing with it. So yeah, I'm already fucking with it. Oh, hello, bro. Can you help me with a problem? Because my son is 20 and his wife is cheating on him, and he tried to end himself, and that breaks my heart because I don't know how to help him. Hey, listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to help. Thank you so much for having me last night. Oh yeah, of course, Mimi. Of course. Listen, you're always welcome back. You're always welcome. We'll appreciate you for coming through, though. How do you go live on YouTube? Listen, I could teach that in my Patreon. If you want me to, I can teach you that in the Patreon, bro. But listen, if you want to support the channel, be sure to do so. You can hit the super chats. Again, it's only appreciated. It's not expected at all. But I just always say I just want to mention it. You know what I'm saying? For the people who want to support the channel. All right. You said press go on the live button. Yeah, for real. Just press go. Turn the camera on and just go live. Now, if you want to be strategic with it, then yeah, I'll teach you more about that in the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? But if you just want to go live, get your phone, go on YouTube and press go live, and then next thing you know, you live, bro. So that's pretty much it. But yeah. Listen, I appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great Christmas Eve. I hope y'all have a great Christmas. I hope y'all be able to spend time with y'all families. Enjoy your time with your families, man, because you never know the last time you will see them. I don't care if you're pissed off at them. I don't care if y'all think differently. I don't care if you voted different. I don't care. Spend time with your family, bro. It is very fucking important. It's very fucking important. All right? Until next time, I'll holla.